Hello everybody and welcome back to the Prime Eradicators mini-campaign, where we should probably look at our colonies and planets, I should say. Make sure we have things upgraded and whatnot. We could definitely use a mining network there. Can't build there yet because we don't have the tech. But we could build some science labs, which is a good idea. Well, we can only build one apparently. We found another anomaly. We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this planet. It might have been a glitch in our systems, or it could be some signs of something more. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Anomalous surface variable.
The asteroid of B blah 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 is emitting some form of radiation in controlled bursts. Is someone something trying to communicate with us? Let's find out. Lots of anomalies. Leaders gained a skill level. That's good. Construction's complete. Our construction ship has finished building these stations, which is good. It's going to help quite a bit. Let's look at other possible science stuff. We didn't build this, which is actually something we should do. The bide system isn't in our area of influence, borders. Okay, I think that's enough. I guess that's all we really got. Construction complete. Good. Let's look at our homeworld. We can upgrade these to biolabs, which we should do some biolabs. I definitely think we should, but I also would like some engineering stuff. Engineering is much more important to me than biology for the most part, especially as a machine empire. Like, biolabs aren't that important. Our scan of the particularly massive asteroid yields fascinating results. The rock's core is shot through a network of conductive crystals carrying a weak electric signal. The crew on the ISS Voyager recognizes this matrix as a primitive neural lattice and is believed to be a celestial body to be thinking in some capacity. If not fully sapient, they seek permission to excavate the core and transport it to the nearest orbital space station for closer study. Do we study it from there, or do we try to excavate? Do we consider it organic life, or do we consider it a machine? Is the real thing. Because it's a rock brain, it's like minerals and stuff. It's not really like a biological life form. I think we may study it as is, but I've also never had make it so do anything. Like, every time it's always failed for me, so I kind of want to try make it so. Let's see if we get lucky. Okay. The core, once coaxed from beneath the crust of the asteroid, does not respond well to the vacuum of space. The ISS Voyager's instruments read sudden energy spikes moments before the rocky lump gently but decisively fractures. Large chunks of the conductive mineral are salvaged, but whatever spectral charge animated them is now gone. Yep, as usual, it fails. Unit D3 is now has the carefree trait, which is okay. We get some physics and energy out of it. Get a lot of energy, actually. Oh well. The microsingularity recently intersected Tablor for passing straight through the core and emerging in the other side of the planet. The encounter does not seem to have caused any permanent damage, but has altered the energy output of the planetary core slightly in a way that defies our current scientific models. Future study may be warranted. Interesting. We get some physics research out of that, but it's a little bit out of our range right now. We do have another tradition. We should get this. We're going to get our first Ascension perk, and we also get the research speed plus 10%, which is great. Assist research also produces Unity now. So we may want to build more science ships now. We also have Ascension perks, which I think we want the technological ascendancy. I think that makes the most sense right now. Yeah, the others are kind of not really worth it. Let's go Tech Ascendancy. I'd like to get that research buff. And yeah.
Systems.
Have we built a Unity building in this system? No, but it's queued. That's good. And you have one. Good. And the home planet should have one that's upgraded. I guess we'll do a couple biolabs. Again, as a machine empire, like engineering seems to be far more useful. We've got a couple surveyed systems. I'm very glad that I don't have to deal with that on my own anymore.
Logical acquisition successful.
Let's go ahead and build another science ship here and a science ship here. Gain attack, we got the engineering facility, which is actually useful. Another anomaly, there are signs of activity of an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. We're going to go ahead and take a look at that. Betharian power plant is tempting. I think that's probably the way we want to go for now. And then we also got society research done. Let's go ahead and do those tile blockers so we can further exploit the planets that we have. Organic remains. The ancient frozen remains of almost 1,000 aliens have been found on the vicinity of Kibin 2. They come from over a dozen different species, and preliminary dating puts these corpses roughly at 600,000 years old, around the same time as the CyberX machine consciousness ravaged this part of the galaxy. We get an organic remains special project. Do we have a skill 5 scientist yet? Doesn't look like it. We did build a couple science ships, so let's go ahead and recruit a couple scientists for it. We should have enough. Yeah. We got a field manipulation guy. We don't have industry, so let's recruit one of those. And then you are going to assist research here. It's going to give us Unity and any research buffs that we can get out of it. Same thing is going to happen here. Ooh, Spark of Genius. Why can't we recruit? Oh, we have the maximum amount of leaders. No! Alright, we have to let a leader go. Who is the most useless leader that we have? Probably D3? No, not D3, because that's useful. It looks like L5 then. Barely made it to skill level 4. Yeah, we're gonna remove L5 for the Genius, because the Genius is just far better. We're gonna put the Genius in charge of the engineering research, I think. No, we're not. Well, yeah, it's fine, actually. We're gonna put the Genius in charge there. Seems good to me. A science ship here. We're not gonna be able to give you a leader, unfortunately. We could return one of the scientists out here. Like you. Would probably be better. Z7. Z7, I think your tour of the stars has ended. You're going to come here and assist research, at least for now. And then this science ship is going to come home, I guess? Complete order canceled. Yeah, I know. You can't complete that order anyways. Our military fleet is not built up to what it can be. Although, did we get any upgrades? I don't think we did. Oh, we did get fusion missiles. Alright, let's load those up. We got the combat computers, that's right. So we're a little short on energy. We can probably put in a fusion reactor down here. Shore that up. We're going to overwrite that design. We are going to upgrade this fleet. We are gonna then build 13. There's significant scarring on the surface of this world. Okay. We received a weak signal from the surface of this planet. Source appears to be some kind of tracking beacon. Cool. Hyperdrive 2 is pretty tempting. That, or we could get the capacity overload, which will be useful in the future. Although I don't know if I need it right now. Or we go improved deflectors, which we've already got. Let's get the improved deflectors. Complete upgrade. This anomaly. There's significant scarring on the surface of the world. This pattern is not natural. From orbit, the massive rift looks almost like writing. Yeah, let's research it. Inactive buildings. Yeah. Build pop. Prime streamlined. Construction ship. Think you need to go home. Just send you into orbit around our main system there. And then I wanted to look at the construction queue here. We're at 8. We need more, but we can't build them yet. We're going to have to build another 5 in the future. Science ship is doing its thing. And yeah, let's go ahead and unpause. On the surface, we could upgrade these to engineering facilities, and I think we should.
Technological acquisition successful.
Missing resources, so we'll upgrade those in the future as well. Ancient survey marker. A small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Kibin 3. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark the large deposit of precious metals. The miners was meant for evidently never arrived, and the deposit is still here. So we get some minerals. Cool. I think that's far outside of our reaches, but good to know that they're there. We got the alien writing. Someone used a mining laser in orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Merope 1. The massive script covers a large portion of the planet's upper hemisphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Cool. Pause. Let's pick a tech. Therian power plant has been researched, which is great. We should definitely build some of those. I guess we got it naturally as well. I think we want to go spaceport level 2, which is going to probably give us a little more fleet. Plus, it's going to put us on the road to destroyers, which are going to be very important. Let's do that. And yeah, we can continue. Tempted to just disband this. I don't think we're really going to use it for a while. Yeah, let's disband it. It'll save us some minute amount of energy credits, I'm sure. Leaders gained a level. That's good. So we found these guys. We found a couple small people. Nobody particularly important. Ooh, lots of stuff happened. Got another tradition. So now we gotta think. Versatility is trust cap. Modification points is pretty good. Leader cap increased by 1. Empire leader capacity. Synchronicity is robot build speed. Machine leaders are 50% less likely to suffer breakdowns and accidents. Robot must protect its own existence as long as such protections does not conflict with blah, blah, blah. Data corrupted. Yep. Machine leaders are 50% less likely to suffer breakdowns. Ship build speed increased by 33%. 15% fire rate. That's actually really good. I think we want to go synchronicity, honestly. And then maybe we'll do prosperity as well, just to double down on the... Basically, we get faster and cheaper ships. Adopting it will increase our monthly influence by 1? No. Increase robot build speed by 33%. Whereas this gives us ship cost and building cost reduced by 15%. Maybe we go prosperity first. especially because we're losing energy credits now. I think those people finally died out. Let's adopt prosperity. We'll go down this, try and fix our economy a little bit. Yeah, as I suspected, those people are finally dead. So we need to build energy plants. We can clear that, which is going to help. That planet's already filled up. Yeah, I think we're going to take the empty tiles and build energy plants on them here. Like, especially stuff like, well, first, the Betharian. And then this empty tile should be an energy plant. We should also build a pop there. Streamlined, of course, because they're cheap. Well, they're quicker, not cheaper. We have Unity. We should build a basic science lab. We'll swap you since the science lab's already built here. We're going to make that an engineering facility. We're going to upgrade that. We could upgrade these, but we're having a little bit of a energy crisis, so I don't think we are. I think this is going to end up being energy and science. Or minerals and science, sorry. Let's say... yeah, 10 minerals, and then there's a good amount of science. Whereas you are mostly energy. I think we're just going to continue building power plants here. Build. Okay, we're out of credits. We've unlocked those tile blockers, which is good. Production targets, not a bad one. I like it. Edict cost minus 15% and slave resource production plus 5. That's okay. Unlocks feature atmospheric manipulation. Allows us to change the climate of planets and terraforming them. Not really useful, but the energy credit capacity is okay. I think we're going to go for this. Colonial centralization. And then I think we should probably go physics lab. Yeah, let's go physics lab. Construction's complete. Leaders gained a level. System's been surveyed. Everything looks good. Let's continue. Another survey. Yeah, we really need to balance out our energy credits now that those people had finally died out. May even want to migrate some pops from the other planet over here. I don't know. Because even with the 25% reduction, it's still going to take a while to build these guys.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Life signs have been detected coming from inside the atmosphere of this gas giant. Could indicate the presence of some kind of biosphere. Sure, research it. You build there. Yeah, once we get that Betharian plant, we should be a lot better off, and then we're gonna, continue building power plants around. But just that alone almost breaks us even.
Acquisition successful.
We've gotten some tech. Atmospheric ecosystem. We have discovered a thriving ecosystem in the upper atmosphere of the gas giant Hawaz 1. Massive floating creatures having evolved bodies filled with lighter than air gases follow the wind currents and feed off the energy released by the gas giant's frequent lightning storms. These beings, in turn, support colonies of smaller animals that prey on atmospheric plankton and each other. Interesting. We've got physics labs, which is good. I think we probably want to go capacity overload and energy grid. We could use a capacity overload right about now. Got another tech. We got the spaceport level 2, which is great. We could go straight to destroyers, and I kind of want to... yeah, we're going to go for destroyers. Let's see. You're out there. You're both in that same area. Kind of unfortunate. Maybe I want to move one of you to the other area. We found a small rectangular object on the surface of the planet deflecting all scanning beams like a mirror. The sensors are unable to determine its material composition. Let's check it out.
Technological acquisition successful.
And we got capacity overload, which is great. We could do research alternatives +1, or we could do... let's pause for a second here. don't know what I prefer more. Probably the research alternatives. Yeah, let's go for that for now. The military stuff was also very useful, but they'll pop up sooner, again, when we have more alternatives. While conducting surface scans of Cosmalion 1, the Science Officer Unit D3 and the crew of the ISS Voyager discovered what appears to be an artificially carved slab of rock covered in alien writing. They have not detected any other signs of alien activity on the planet, and exactly how the mural came to be here is a mystery. We have prepared special projects to translate the text. Sure. Why not? I'm losing energy credits. I think probably because of the droids I'm building, or the pops I'm building. We are still building a few pops here. That's good. Nothing to upgrade here. Should probably clear that. Just clear that too. Do I want to upgrade this? I don't know if I do yet. Let's go ahead and build. Well, an energy grid is going to be good on this planet. We'll build a power plant here. I think we're going to swap this for a power plant. Replace? We can't replace it?
Executing evasion protocols.
Wait, pause for a second. Am I upgrading it? Don't upgrade that. That's what it was. You're going to be a power plant 1. Yep. And yeah, encounter in Vega. We've encountered some form of alien vessel in Vegas. In the Vega system. They're called the Kappa aliens. Of course. What are they? Oh, is that a fallen empire? What is that? Are those mining drones? I think these are mining drones. Interesting. Let's go ahead. Check them out. Only going to take 2 months, so might as well. Got traditions. We're going for prosperity, I believe. Yeah, that's going to be ship upkeep and building upkeep. We can also go for efficiency algorithms. Pop upkeep reduced by 10%. That's actually probably really good. Pop maintenance is 34. Station maintenance is 35. Building and ship. Yeah, this is actually probably better than those. Let's go ahead and get this first. That's going to give us the most reduction. We'll move down the other tree later. System's been surveyed. Evading hostile fleet. Where'd you go? Alright, that's fine. You know what? Since you already moved, let's put you over here to survey this system, and then I'm going to set you... Well, can you research that? No, it needs skill 5. Is there something... Yeah. It's Vega, but you can't get to it, fortunately. That's fine. We'll send them out here. They'll, I don't know, survey that system. That should be enough to probably get them skill 5.
Special project.
T2 has leveled up. Engineering research. Ancient mining drones. Reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be workers or custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves. Judging by the state of the processing equipment, the drones possess powerful mining lasers and make obviously threatening, if not outright hostile, overtures towards prime vessels when approached. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the prime junction. We can establish a listening post, or we could try to destroy them. They are machines. Let's listen. I think that's a special project, right? I don't know. We got production targets, which is good. We could go Biolab 2, but I don't think that's really useful. Naval capacity is cheap and useful, so let's do that. Leaders gained a level, that's great. System's been surveyed, that's great. So, you're level 4 still. You're level 1. Yeah.
Technological acquisition success.
Hopefully they get to level 5 after this and we can send them around to deal with all of the random special projects that we have for the Overx or something like that. This guy's found an anomaly. Let's let him research it. We got destroyers now. And we should probably... Ooh, projectiles. I like projectiles. Or we could do space torpedoes. Let's do mass drivers. It's nice to have mass drivers. Pulkor 7 is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs? Cenotaphs, yeah. Carved from the same minerals not native. Carved from some minerals not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monoliths flowing lines deftly chart a history so fantastical it must surely be fictional. Surely. Get some engineering research out of it, which is great. Still have a negative balance. We really need to work on that. How are we doing over here? That's going to be good. Scientist gained a trait. Scientist X2 has developed a trait. What trait is that? Expertise biology. Cool. Back to Menthol Prime. We're going to keep building power plants. We're going to keep needing power plants. Can clear that. That's already a project. And then we're going to need to build pops. Prime. Fill up what we can. In the future, we'll fill out the last 2. We could get Physics Labs 2. We could get gravitic sensors. Power Plant 3, which would be very useful. Or Advanced Combat Roles. That's also really useful. I think we're going for the Power Plant 3s, though, because of our power issue. Found another anomaly. We briefly detected some unusual energy recordings emanating from the planet. It must have been a glitch in our systems, or it could be a sign of something more. Check it out. Mining Network 3, antimatter missiles, coil guns, engineering facilities. Let's get coil guns. We'll kind of have missiles and projectile weapons a little new, a little old. This is progressing nicely. Scientist is leveled up. Could it be... Oh, I sent X2 out here? Oh, you're skill 5. Okay, the big star means skill 5, apparently. Interesting. I didn't realize. I thought the other unit was not skill 5. Research that. And since you're skill 5, before you end up dying or something, research those. You're going to do that one. Do that one too. I think that's all of them. Track all on map. I probably missed a couple. It's fine. We'll find them once they're done with their current queues. While approaching Pulkor 4, the ISS Voyager suddenly received a glancing hit by several passing mass driver rounds. The projectiles were billions of years old, and based on the trajectory, they appear to be stray rounds fired from a neighboring galaxy. After missing their intended target, they continued on their journey for untold millennia until today. The rounds have been recovered are of a rare advanced design despite incredible age. So we gained some engineering research. That's cool. Colossal impact crater hints that something big has collided with the surface of this moon once. Sure. Battle simulators. Fire rate plus 5%. Chance to hit plus 3. Tracking plus 3. That's pretty good. And we get the Grand Fleet Edict, which is also really good. Refit standards are cool, but I think this is more useful. Getting that module is just nice. Let's do that. Anomaly has been found. Yeah, we're gonna take care of that. Our energy problem is almost gone. Keep upgrading this stuff. Asteroid collision. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with the Pulkor 8A At some point during the previous 1,000 years, what must have been a major impact event, an abundance of minerals can now be found on the moon's vicinity of the impact crater. Cool. Very cool. Okay, well, this is at 30 minutes again. I've again gone way over because I am just having too much fun playing the game. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying. I definitely am. We're going to continue messing around. Hopefully we can get into some wars soon. It seems like there aren't that many people around us. We've only run into this Sebon Republic, which, I don't know. How's their tech? Their tech is equivalent now. Their fleet power is larger, though. So maybe we can get in there and have a couple fights with them, absolve them, or absorb them into our empire, sort of. Or like absorb them into our energy coffers, but we'll see if that works out in the future. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you later.